hello, all of you fine individuals out there. How are you all today? Hey, Ketchup, how are you?
Hey, Jay. I'm good.
Yeah, did you watch the show yesterday? The Feedbacks did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that Rosalind Duke or Megan Fox, that's for sure.
Nope.
They like me, though. They like me. Um,
Yeah.
I think they like me. Let me see. Let's see who's all here today. How about we do that today? Since it's a Sunday morning, we got Shelly and TK and T Wayne, Ellie Riddle. Much love, Ellie Riddle. Nick D, Julie, Cynthia. I'm looking. Debbie Webb is here. Hi, Debbie Webb. Hey, Chucky. Hey, Scottish Granny. How are you? Gary's here. Maria P is here. I'm looking. I don't want to miss anybody as I scroll down. Let's see. I'm looking. Rickles is here. Hi, Rickles. How are you? Audio Coffee is here. Audio Coffee. How are you? We got Fallen Hero. How are you, Fallen Hero? Looking.
Wow, everybody's here. Morning, everybody.
UK Me Sister Sal is here. Deborah's here. How are you, Deborah? Tammy? And Star will be here too. She's just grabbing some coffee. Penny Williams is here. Hi, Tammy. Chucky. Cubby Cut. How are you? Ozzy Lee is here. Ozzy.
Oi.
Texas Sirens here. I love my Myrtle Beach. We're calls here. Wishful She Devil. Nancy, Kimberly. How are you? Cynthia Brotham? Softly Spoken One's here. Softly Spoken One. Almost caught up. Let's do this. Juliet is here. Sue Scat is here. How are you? No, I'm not almost caught up. I'm just me is here. Kimmy, Cat Frat. Melanie. BK White Blue. Itty Bitty. How are you? T Birch. Donnie and Mary on the go. Skipper Trucking. Maria Rodriguez. Oh boy, am I ever going to catch up? Vivian. Whew, Julie Moore, Green Flamingo, Sherry Thompson, Amy Hick, how are you? Sister Sal, gifted 10 just to your memberships. Hey, Sister Sal, thank you. Sister Sal, thank you so much. If you get one of those gifted memberships, thanks, Sister Sal. Remember, we're a couple of loser clowns over here, a whole handful of loser clowns in the Loser Clown Show that's completely irrelevant, just irrelevant and really not on anybody's radar. Thank you, Sister Sal. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Julie Youngblood's here. Okay, we're still going. Hey, what's up is here. Am I caught up yet? I think I'm almost caught up. Miss Memalot is here. April's Crochet and More. Bet Hook is here. Peter, how are you? Let's see. I don't know. Hippie Witch. Cat's Tiny Kitchen is here. How are you? I think I finally reached it. Harvey's here. Missy BB. This is getting too much. Jack's mom and Sharon and Sandy and YC Nan is here. Double Karma is here. Jagger is here. Okay. I think we're getting there. I think we've caught up. Krusty Old Witch is here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Steve Green is here. Whoop. I'm Moody. Muppet Angela is here. The Muppet of all Muppets. Adair is here. Linda Lou. How are you, Sister Sal? Good morning and smash those likes, says Sister Sal. Thank you, Sister Sal, for the 2. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we finally caught up. Oh, by the way, Ketchup's here. Here. And Sunshine Lele is here. And Debbie Albert? Maybe. By the way, Ketchup, I don't know if you have it on, do you have the list of who won bingo the other night? Because I haven't gotten any bingo requests.
I do. Do you need it right now, or should I send it to you? I can text it to you.
Well, no, if you just wanted to read them off real fast, just so we can have it on the show again, just because I haven't got any prize requests yet.
Okay.
Get those out there because normally by now I usually have at least a few of them that popped in, and I haven't had one yet. So maybe some people missed it, forgot it, or whatever. Well, that's fine. That's fine. When you get them to me, you'll give them to me.
I know Now You Know was one of the winners from the wheel.
Okay.
Trying to remember. Hold on, I need to find my notebook.
Take your time. There's no.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, we got the notebook. I'm listening, lurking, and crocheting, says Scottish Grandma. Well, that's great. Thank you. You can lurk here. Lurking is allowed.
So, Jay, what time is What's-Her-Face coming?
Star?
Yeah.
In the next 10 minutes. She said she'll be a few minutes late. Josh.
I was just being funny because they were calling her What's-Her-Face.
Hey, Sheila, how are you?
Okay, last night we had Friday night, Julie Williams. We had Deanne Johnson. Now You Know. Hey, JoJo. And Serene Owl.
5 winners on Friday night. Because I missed Thursday night and I felt guilty, so we had to do a couple extra giveaways. Chicha Hip was terrible on Thursday for what I did to you fine people. I'm so sorry. But we are here today. Hi in the clouds. How are you? We are here today, and Star will be here in just a few minutes. Just give her a little bit of time. She was already on with me earlier, but no, she said she wanted to run and grab some coffee, do some refills. She's got the dogs, but she said, give her a few minutes and she'll be on. But we have been talking this morning. Now, it was a good show yesterday that the Fleabags did. That was good times over there. My understanding now, Ketchup, if you saw the show, now, apparently, Megan Fox is currently being fitted for handcuffs.
Yeah.
Okay. Handcuffs, I guess. She's going to prison, is my understanding, or jail. I don't know the difference. Hey, angry beard French worker, how are you? Big Bob's here. Hi, Big Bob. My understanding is she's going to either jail or prison. I don't know the difference, but one way or the other, she's going somewhere really, really bad. Hey, Roy, how are you? And Yvonne Chavez, how are you? 166 of you showing up for our impromptu morning. Sunday morning, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, thingy that we do here. Hey, baby Cornell is here. How are you? Hey, Roy, how are you? That happened. Now, Jeremy Hales, now he set up Guapo, is my understanding. He set him up.
That's what I heard.
It was a big setup. A big setup is what they did. What Jeremy Hales perpetrated over there is my understanding. And then also, ROSALYN Duke doesn't know how to make a timeline.
Yep. She lies. She makes it all up.
Yeah. She makes up her timelines because she wasn't there from the beginning. And if you're not there from the very beginning, there's no way in heck that you could go all the way back in time and research and figure things out. And, put your thinking cap on and make a video. You can't do that, Ketchup, can you?
I don't know, Jay. I guess not.
My understanding is anytime you cover a case, if you're not in it from the very, very, very beginning, you can't go back and start later on. Look at Omar Serrato with the Laura Owens case. How'd that go for Omar? Was he able to catch up?
Yep. Actually, I'm surprised how fast you caught up.
Yeah, I caught up pretty fast. Hey, Jerry Snyder and Donise White, how are you? And also Stephen Farr, which is also, I believe, Lisa Farr, or maybe both. I don't know. But no, I caught up. I did my portion. I did the research I needed to do. And the research I needed to do was I have the basics down, but I don't read court documents because I don't have to. All right. Everyone else can read the court documents and I will follow along. That's all I need to do. But I look at character. All right. I look at the character of these terrible, terrible, terrible people. And I go, well, I think I know what side I'm on because over on this side, I've never seen anybody put adult toys behind someone else's face and then throw it in a court filing. That's enough for me. I've never seen over here on this side anyone put up a meme that says hashtag Jeremy Hales hates Jews and then put it up everywhere. I've never seen people make revenge prawn and distribute it over on this side. I've seen enough, for me to make a very quick decision after about 4 weeks of covering the alleged journalist to go, I don't think I know what side I'm on. But Julia Morgan says they only have one size handcuffs, one size fits all. Really? I thought they had different sizes. I thought they had the pink ones for the ladies, like the furry.
Well, they're the same size. They're just colored.
Oh.
The furry ones aren't real, Jay.
Oh. See, that was weird when I got put in the furry ones one time because it wasn't something I was expecting. And quite frankly, I didn't end up getting arrested. Something really different happened. It was terrible for just Julia. But thank you, Julia. Thank you for the 10. Little Star Bell, J Hit Bell, to wake you all up in the morning. I appreciate it. Also, Fleabag said, Megan Fox, she's going to need a lot more breadsticks where she's coming from. But also, and by the way, folks, please don't give me any more breadsticks because what she said, she said she has a good feeling that all of my breadsticks are going to end up in her pocket in the end because she's keeping a list. She's got a list, Ketchup, a list, I tell you.
I heard.
Star, how are you today?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I am fantastic. How are you guys?
I am terrific. I'm terrific. I had a good night of work last night. Got home this morning, threw up a thumbnail. 206 of you fine folks have decided to pop over and spend your church time with just Jay Hip, where we spend a little bit of time praying, reading the Bible. Of course, over here. Reading the Bible. We're going to read the Bible.
The Bible.
The beginning.
The Bible. We should probably do the disclaimer, Jay.
I got that covered for you, Star. You don't have to do anything because just Jay Hip is smart enough that Rickles took care of that for us. Hang on one sec.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polemopicus. I am a jurist in this great court and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J Hip channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polemopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire.
Well, there you go. I saved you. Actually, Rickles saved you the trouble there, Star.
The only part he forgot was, don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. Oh, and Rosalind says if you're throwing up thumbnails, you may need to see a doctor. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I was hovering the porcelain god this morning, throwing up thumbnails. It was terrible. But yeah, don't come at us, people, because you know what happens if they do that, Star?
Yeah, they don't want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, they end up we make them look silly. That's what we do over here. Thank you, Rosalind. Rosalind Duke up early this morning. Hi, Ros.
Hello to all you beautiful people. I know he basically ran off every name. I was waiting for a good time for him to actually stop talking to do my intro, but that was never going to happen. So I just went ahead and did it. So good morning, all you beautiful people. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's a Sunday morning, so I thought it'd be a good idea to read off all their names because when I first started, there was only 43 people in here, so I didn't think it would take that long. And then as I was going through, next thing you know, there was 140 some people here, and it was getting really hard. And then now there's 231 of you fine folks here, hopefully smashing that like button. I will probably have a flea cap for you at the end of the show, as always, but we'll see how it goes. I think I got a flea cap. I think I do. Now, Jeremy Hales, apparently on the show last night, that the Fleabag said, Just J Hip has basically given away the game. Now, she says this and then never explains what that was, and then goes on to say, basically, there was nothing in the show. I'm very confused.
Well, she didn't even watch it. She admitted she didn't even watch it.
Well, no, she said she watched part of it, but then she left it on when she left for Tori to finish it out with the flea cap. So she said she watched part of it, but normally she just records the show, which I also don't get because I never delete my shows. I've never deleted a show ever. They're all right there. You can all go check out any single one of them. All right. There's 194 of them, I believe, that you can go and watch if you would like to. But at the same time, there's no need to record everything. That seems like it takes effort and work. I mean, I don't record their shows. I watch it for myself, and that's it. Hey, look, Dave Green says, good morning, Star. Good morning, Jay. And good morning, Dave Green. Thank you so much for the two.
Good morning.
Star has Star Bell. Yeah. Hey, Wally's here too. but yeah, I and I'll say this just for you, Fleabag. You don't have to record my show. I don't take anything down because I don't do anything wrong over here. I'm completely innocent at all times. I'm actually
well,
yeah.
You're a completely innocent idiot. If we want to, be clear.
Well, I'm a model citizen over here. I don't know if you know this, but then she also said in her show last night that they had pointed out that Just J Hip has some money, and if he got sued, he would hire a lawyer. Now, Fleabag said, I can hire a lawyer too, but I don't need to right now because I can handle this by myself right now. Well, sort of. I mean, your very first filing or very first motion that you entered for dismissal, I believe you had to ask the judge for a do-over.
She's doing good for Ray, though. She's doing good for Ray.
I've never seen someone go to the judge and go, can I have a do-over on that one? Can I have a redo?
I'm just, I am so honored to be renamed What's Her Face because, somebody else held that title before me.
You used to be irrelevantly famous because of her, and now all of a sudden you're back to What's Her Face.
But somebody else was What's Her Face, before me. So, I appreciate being upgraded to What's Her Face.
Good morning, Serrano and Kelly Rager. How are you? I keep trying to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I texted Star this morning. I was like, don't worry. She's like, what did they say about me? I said, don't worry. You're back to What's Her Face.
Yeah. Star said some awful things last night because she said that we don't know anything about the case other than what we got from ROSALYN, Duke, and Megan Fox. Clearly, Star doesn't know anything because Star admitted that we're both stupid and uninformed.
Yeah, that's, it's so funny. What I said was we were not intricate, we were not watching this case, every single day, following it up from the beginning. But between what we were covering on the other side of the anti-stupid, plus we started.
Hang on, Star. They're not anti-stupid. They're very pro-stupid.
The stupid is strong
The
in them.
anti-eco stupid system. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm calling it the anti-eco stupid system. Okay, that's what I'm calling it. With Dick Sexica, they all have Dick Sexica. So there's that. But then we started paying attention, and unfortunately, because of what we were covering, right? We were covering these so-called journalists and PR teams and whatever these people want to call themselves. They gave us everything we needed to know, along with the fact that what we were seeing between what ROSALYN was doing with the timeline from the beginning and Megan Fox's TLDRs, it was pretty easy to see what was going on here. It doesn't take, that much effort to see what's happening.
Well, that's your flaw, though, Star. See,
let me clear that up.
Well, no, the thing is, though, this Megan Fox never vets her shit. And that ROSALYN Duke just makes everything up. ROSALYN Puke and begging Megan, one doesn't vet their shit and the other just makes stuff up. And so that was your problem there, Star. You probably should have focused a little bit more on her timeline, which I still have yet to see.
They don't show any of their, wonderful materials that they are, capturing. None of it ever. No receipts. No receipts have ever been shown.
Yeah, but she did say, just wait until they, why don't they go back and watch my lifeline, my lifetime, my timeline,
where? Yeah. Because all you do is spew the same garbage every day.
Yeah, well, things aren't going well for LMNOP, by the way. I got this sent over. Of course, Double Karma sent this over to me.
And let's be real. I'm going to say this again. How many people who have been on that side have jumped over to this side? And then it's a lot, Miyagi, Peculiar. There's so many people who have realized, right, through all of the information that has been put forth in front of their faces, they have seen that something is wrong on the other side. And how many people have been on this side and gone over there and said, nope, we don't believe anything of what these people are saying, and the fleas are right, and Volmet is right, and Luthman is right, and everybody else is right? How many people have gone over, Jay? How many people?
I got to disagree with you. I mean, over there on the hacking and coughing show that they got going on over there, I think a lot of people have gone over there for the fun.
I would disagree and say they're probably going over there for the kindiness, which I'm still trying to Google and find out what that word is, along with angdy. I don't know what angdy means either, but I'm still working on it with the Google.
Well, that's why I'm over there. I'm always over there for the kindiness. And the other thing that I'm always over there for is, quite frankly, and just so you know, Fleabag, I like your show. There's no need to, be upset with just Jay Hip at all. I like
that. Is true. He legit likes the show.
Yeah, I laugh. I treat that show just as much as I liked, Fast and Furious 7, where apparently the United States government needed to take down a Russian nuclear submarine, and the United States government's best idea was, let's grab 7 individuals with 7 muscle cars. That's the best way to take down a nuclear Russian submarine. So no, as much as I like terrible movies, I also like terrible YouTube shows, and I love their show. I think it's terrific. I'm not telling you guys to go watch it. You watch whatever you want. I'm just saying I find it a delight every single time she hacks another, emphysema along into that microphone. I just go, well, there's no need to hit the mute for that, is there? Just keep it coming, kid. It's delightful. And then last night she hacks into the microphone like, there you go. I'm like, Well, you didn't have to make a special attempt at it. You've been doing it the whole damn show. It's like we didn't need anything special here.
Exactly. Amen. Amen. We didn't need anything special. This is crazy. Thank you so much. 50 Just J Hip memberships early in the morning on a Sunday. You guys are beautiful people. And remember, if you get one of those, please be sure to thank Sister Sal, because they work hard for their money and we appreciate it over here. You know, even though we're angry, I don't know what we're angry about, and I don't know what angry is, but you know, kindness is king. That's all I know. Kindness is king.
We're relevant and at the bottom rung of the importance of Fleabag over there. Very bottom rung. Shouldn't pay attention to us at all, which is good. I don't need you to pay attention to me, Fleabag. I'm not seeking your approval to be on your show or mentioned on your show. I'm doing just fine watching your terrible show from over here. So no, I don't need you. I don't need any validation of me watching your terrible show. But thank you, Sister Sal, for the 50 Just J Hip memberships. I have
Extra star bell.
Extra star bell. Thank you so much. No, that's wonderful, Sister Sal, because quite frankly, I do think
oh God, Bruce Matskin got another membership.
Hang on, don't delete that one. Actually,
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think he's on the show anymore. I think after my last few emails to him, he's lost interest in Just Your Hip.
Yeah, I was just kidding. Sorry, little Sunday morning humor.
Had me worried there. Thank you so much, Sister Sal, one more time. Because you know, it sucks though, because all that money is gonna go over to the Fleabags, because I'm on the list. The list of people that I don't know. I guess if you're on this list, because she even said Megan Fox now, it better make a lot more breadsticks because of what's coming. Struggling with this one, Star. There's a list.
I'm sure it's with all the other evidence that no one will ever see.
Yeah. Hey, Mammy Friend's been a member for 5 months. Thank you.
Because you know, when you go to court, you just hand a judge a thumb drive and you say, "Good luck."
Yeah, you walk in. Yeah,
You'll figure it all out. You'll figure it all out.
You walk in, you say, "Palm up," and the judge is like,
"There's only 8 million hours of nonsense being recorded every night, so there's that." So I'm sure he'll get through it immediately with ease.
And thank you, Mammy Friend, member for 5 months, and also David Green just gifted 5.
Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking around. And David Green, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. If you get one of those, please be sure to thank David. And let's make. Oh, Angie got one from David Green. Very nice. We love Angie. We love everybody, but that's nice.
Loser clown show over here now. It was pointed out.
Loser clowns.
It was pointed out by Tammy, who did say a twerking Tammy over there. I don't know if she was making it clap at the time, but she did say,
"Woo! Hold on. Stop everything." Snowflow has sent a super sticker that is amazing.
It's $49.99, a $50 super sticker from Snowflower. Thank you so much.
Oh my God! It looks like the little pair is so excited.
I know.
It's so cute. Now.
I like having it open on my phone.
And it looks like he's ringing a bell too. Yay! Awesome. Love it. Thank you so much, Snowflow.
Thank you, Snowflow. Thank you. It's Snowflower.
Flower? Really?
Yeah. See the Snowflow with the WER. Snowflower, I think. Snowflower 5.
Oh, on my phone it says, the R is on the second line. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah. We got Snowflower.
It's early on Sunday.
Thank you so much for that. And D-Wayne Rap, I don't know if you saw that right behind that one.
I did. I saw that coming right behind. Another 50 Just J Hip memberships. Where is it though? Because I lost it in the chat.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
Here it is.
D-Wayne Rap. Thank you.
Oh, Oh, let's see who got the memberships. I love looking to see who got them. I love to see, but if you get one of those, please be sure to thank D. Wayne Rapp. We love D. Wayne Rapp. He works hard for his money, and we appreciate it over here. So if you get one of those, please be sure to thank him. And, we can't thank you enough because, all this money will be going over to Fleasa soon. So
It's terrible. It's terrible. They're taking all of our money. Oh,
yeah, they're taking all of your money, Jay. All of it.
Greetings from that.
So
To that Vietnam, truly paradise.
don't spend it too fast because
I know this guy's saying, but thank you, Disgruntled for the 2. He's from the latter.
I don't know if I did this for the 50, so I'm gonna do extra bell for everybody. Greetings,
everybody, a bunch of
Vietnam, truly paradise. That is where Donna Adelson was headed. Just so you know, where she was picked up at the airport before she could head over to the, Vietnam.
That was the funny thing, though, Star. When I was watching their show yesterday, Twerking Tammy brought up a fact, all right? And not a fact, but she says, also Josh Hip said he makes more money in 30 minutes covering your show with the flea cap than you do in 4.5 hours. And Fleabag goes, yeah, right, whatever. And I was watching, well, that's the truth, dummy.
Mm-hmm. By the way, did you hear they also need a big germ baby, crying?
Oh, I liked Tori sound effects there.
Yeah.
That wasn't annoying.
Cackling in the background.
Just when you think it couldn't get more annoying.
Oh, thank you, Tori, for coming back.
I mean, you enjoy it, but
I laughed every single time. I go, oh, she's doing the baby thing again. That meh.
Did you miss it, Jay?
I watched it twice. It was so good. Good show. I watched it twice in regular speed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with you?
I have to tell you, I really don't watch anything in regular speed unless it's live. And I still prefer, a speed up option on live streams.
Absolutely. But no, not with their show. I have to grab the whole darn thing. Now, here you can see things are going well for Elemental P in her latest filing. I'll pull this down. As you can see, Elephant Shoe and Jeremy Hales against Lynette, Elemental P, and John Cook. Now, she does a good thing here. Suggestion of bankruptcy, now it says, comes now the plaintiff, Michelle Preston. Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang
that
on.
Seems wrong.
I think she's the defendant, right?
You cannot make this stuff up, people. You cannot make this stuff up. But there's a lot of cases. You can't expect her to know when she's the defendant or the plaintiff.
Jesus. Come down the plaintiff. Says she's writing this on behalf of Jeremy Hales for herself. I don't know. This one went to a weird place. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? And Nanchun, how are you?
I wonder if she had help with this one.
The Body Watcher's here. Hi, Body Watcher.
Hello,
Yeah,
Watcher.
it looks a little different than her letter the other day.
We're all supposed to be sleeping in, but just Jay Hip. He kills that for everyone. Here we are.
I see the stupid, and I come running for the stream, and I go, oh boy, look at all the stupid that took place.
Let me tell you something. The dogs actually got up late this morning, so I was like, I opened my eyes, I turned my phone on, and I'm like, let me go see if Jay made a thumbnail for today. And I was like, no thumbnail. This is great. We get a day off, right? And then, no joke, I'm like 5 minutes into rewatching yesterday's stream on my own channel, and I'm like, why is my phone ringing? Who's calling me at this hour? Oh yeah, it's just Jay Hip. Want to go live? Okay, I guess we're going live, Jay. We're going live. So here we are, people. Here we are.
And Steve Bear says he likes waking up to catch up. So, hey, there you go. And Rick Friend is here. Hi, Rick Friend. Chocoholic.
Chocoholic, Jay.
Okay, I'll let you guys handle that one. I struggle with one every time. It's words. But
Rick Friend is here too. Rick Friend, hello.
Hi, Rick Friend. But yeah, things aren't seeming to go well for Elemental P with her filings. I guess Bruce helped her with this one because it's terrible. Maybe Lips helped her because it's once again terrible. Now, it does say that the plaintiff, Michelle Preston, filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy petition seeking relief under Title 11, United States Code, blah, blah, blah. Now, the case number is blah, 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 and the case was filed on July 3rd, 2025. This action is subject to the automatic bankruptcy stay imposed by blah, blah, blah. This is for informational purposes only, dated the 14th day of on this 14th days of November, whatever. Michelle Preston. So she signed it to just, it's for informational purposes only.
Yeah.
I know why she did it.
Thanks for the FYI filing. I've never seen an FYI filing before.
To the court.
Yeah. He acts like the judge is going to say, oh, yeah, never mind. You can stay home.
Oh, you know what, though, Star? You have been copying the flea bags over there because you've been posting disclaimers in the chat like they're do. And quite frankly, that's copying them. Just so you know. Just saying.
Jay, let me ask you a question. When I agreed to do this show with you, what was one of the first things that I did and said, we have to do this every time we go live? And what did I send you?
You told me we should make out, and I was like,
no,
Star, this is
what?
Appropriate, Star.
Try again.
No, you said we should do a disclaimer. I remember that now, right? Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. So I'm not following anybody. Okay, I'm not following anybody. But good try. Good try. You people wish we were following.
Sister Cell's gonna go bankrupt this morning. Sister Cell just gifted 50.
What?
Just Jay.
Oh
my goodness.
That is amazing, Sister Cell.
Sister Cell,
if you get one of those, please be sure to thank her because, she works hard for her money and we appreciate it over here on the Clown Losers show. Clown Losers and, starring What's Her Face.
Thank you so much, Sister Cell. Boy, we really appreciate that. We've had 200 plus gifted memberships already or something like that. It's amazing.
The flea bags are going to enjoy all of that money. They are going to just, maybe they'll go on a cruise or something.
Well, don't you worry, Angry Beard French Lurker. For every one of those memberships, even if you're not watching the show live,
you get them. Yep.
Get a membership. Yeah, you don't have to be live to get
it actually will send you an email notification letting you know, and it will sometimes it sends you a notification on your notifications list on YouTube that you've received it. So
look, and Deanna is late. Congratulations, Deanna's late. We have a little one on the way. Congratulations, Deanna. Let us know, is it a boy or a girl? Do you know yet? And also Linda Lou says, I'm new to this show. Well, thank you for being here, Linda Lou.
Linda Lou, welcome. It's a little, we're a little wacky over here, but it's all in the name of a good time. We're just here to have a little fun, laugh out all the, the unfortunate real life crap, because real life is not that fun. Adulting is hard sometimes, and we just want to laugh here. We just come here for the laughs.
And for Linda Lou, I do cover the anti-Jeremy Hales ecosystem. I also cover the Laura Owens case. If you've ever been a part of that, I cover that with ROSALYN Duke on Thursday mornings, most mornings, or most Thursdays. We have members only on Tuesdays, which is just 99 cents a month to be a member every Tuesday from 8 to 10. You get members only. And then over on the Fleabag show for $4.99 a month, you may or may not ever get a members only stream. You'll see. It may happen, may not. I don't know. But you can also just say, just support the show. And then that you also get that gratification over on the Fleabag show. But also, we do People Watch on Thursday and Friday nights, pending I don't fall asleep and sleep through my entire stream.
And his phone dies.
Oh, that was terrible. I'm so sorry, you fine folks. Look at what I did. But anyways, it's a good filing here. As you can see for Preston, she's off to a pretty good start. A good start. Sort of.
Good morning, Faves. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Faves is here.
Hey, Faves.
Faves. Favorites. My favorites.
Dwayne says,
Good morning.
"Welcome, Faves, to the Church of Just J Hip. We are here in prayer today. Yeah, we're here in prayer today on Sunday, so that you don't have to feel guilty about missing church."
Exactly. We will say a few prayers, of course, throughout the course of the show. That's what we always do. We always say a few prayers. Right now, I'm praying we get through it. Now, as you can see, this might have been covered by Tug. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's been covered before she. LMNOP posted this the other day. And this is good news, folks. Good news. We now have a great attorney from a great law firm in Ohio to represent us in this injustice. She's a wonderful attorney. Have you seen a wonderful attorney on that other side yet?
No.
I mean,
Waiting.
I shouldn't say that. Silverman, they've had a couple good early on until they were like, yeah, I'm out. I can't do anything here with you. I've tried. But so I can't say they haven't had any good attorneys. They had a couple early on, but no, I was praying to the litter box a moment ago. Shelly's not well enough.
We pray to everything over here. We just pray to everything.
Oh, Shelly's not well enough to go to church anymore. Well, Shelly, you get better. We're praying for you, Shelly.
Yeah.
Oh, Shelly.
If you're not well enough to go to church, at least you're well enough to come to the Just JF show. And I hope that does equal. I hope we can live up to the hype of church. I don't know what to say to that. That was a rough one.
I mean, if it's the church of parody and entertainment, maybe.
Yeah. I felt bad even saying that. I was like, I don't know. Maybe we can live up to the hype of church. That was terrible. Anyway,
we need to start a GoFundMe. Faves needs the one, the litter box that cleans itself. So we're gonna have to start GoFundMe for Faves.
Me too. I want one too.
Gotta get her that.
Now
she doesn't have to do it anymore. She's praying to God that somebody would give her the money. We'll put it on the Amazon wish list.
Oh yeah.
Make it 2. I need one.
Yeah.
By the way, it says here though, I'm going to have to try and get help any way I can, and yes, like others in this, I will be trying to raise the money. Oh God, we're back to that.
Chucky says, since I cut down on my beer consumption, I no longer need to pray to the porcelain god on Sunday mornings. What happens when you get, older, though? If you have a few cocktails, it seems to linger.
Hi, Cookie Lady, and hi, MQSSS. How are you? By the way, though, it does say her fee for both John and I is $7,500. So not too bad, really. Well, unless you don't have $7,500, that could seem to be a problem here.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
oh my God.
From the person who claims to have no money, just spent their money on a camper.
But wait. Can I just point this out? We now have a great attorney from a great law firm in Ohio to represent us in this injustice. She's a wonderful attorney. However, I don't have any of the money to pay her, so then you don't have an attorney because you don't have the money to pay her.
Well, her retainer is, upcoming. It's in the future. It's TBD, to be determined.
Maybe the new trailer is acting as a retainer of some. No, probably not. No. Okay.
They use the new camper as collateral.
Yeah. I don't think you can actually announce you have an attorney until you actually have them on retainer. And so the fact that you're coming out here asking for money for this means that they're not really your attorney yet. I just wanted to point that out. That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, I could be wrong though, but God is going to help from, it's a good thing we're reading this on Sunday for church day. Because she's going to need help from God.
Hi, Rosie T45. How are you? Thank you for being here. Maybe a pro boner. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Star, could you calculate? Star, could you calculate how many hot plates that is? That's 7,500.
Oh my God, that's 40. A lot of hot plates. That's a lot of hot plates.
Let me see.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to pull up my calculator here if I can find it.
We had a math whiz in the chat yesterday. Is the math whiz here again? Because we're gonna need the math whiz. It was giving free math lessons for folks.
I got it right here. Hang on. 7,500. divided by 40 equals, she needs 187.5 hot plates to bring in this lawyer. So it's not bad. And I do know she already has one hot plate there, at least. So we're really down to 186.5 hot plates.
Oh my God. Wait.
Can you imagine walking into the office?
87.5 and...
Like, here, I have this hot plate and I have the rest in my purse.
Oh my God. Oh my
God. Bruce says, I prefer glamping to camping. Well, if you have enough hot plates to afford glamping, maybe you can afford this lawyer. But she does say,
Bruce, I think you really want to start getting involved in this case because you've been following it now. And I think that, your logic would really go far here. But it might also drive you crazy that, on the other side, there's none.
Bruce is good making sense out of stupid. So,
well,
yeah,
it does say here that this has to be ended. And I believe with help from God. And it's Sunday. And those that care, we can do this and end this injustice once and for all. Oh, that's two injustices in one post. That's good. Two injustices don't make it right. Anyways, I'll post links to help us tomorrow. We are so blessed. Love the new camper, even with the couple issues we need to fix. Ugh, Harley's so happy right now.
Really?
She's living in
happy.
She's getting educated by you. She's mining. I mean, this is terrible. I mean, your child is now a minor, for God's sakes, and also a minor with an O and an E, a minor.
She's a double minor.
Yeah, double minor.
She's a double minor. This is, but you know what? I tell you what, Preston. Give you a likey, a little thumbs up there for you.
Jay is very kind with the thumbs ups.
Right, Aunt B? She's letting us in on the soon to come fix the camper grift.
Yep.
So the camper
we're mentioning two grifts at a time here. We're trying to combine.
So the camper they just bought's already broken. And my understanding is when you drive it, you need to also get a vehicle to tow it so it can drive.
Yeah.
This is odd. This is an odd move here on this one. I probably would have gotten a camper that moves as well. Well, I guess it does. That now they just need to raise money for a vehicle that can tow the camper that doesn't run. So that's a good idea. That's, I bet you that'll be the next grift, is we could raise money for a vehicle to tow the camper, so they can get to their next court case. And also we do need this $7,500. Yeah, her new camper arrived broken. That's great. They had to tow it down there. They had to tow the camper, the broken camper down. She had to raise money to have her broken camper sent to her. This is I like the logic here. I do like the logic.
There is no logic.
No, there is. There is. I mean, she's making money. She's got this kid in the mines. We're getting the crystals. I mean, she apparently, the child's now a spelunker. And I just used the word spelunker successfully on my show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was my first time ever using spelunker on the show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What these people have led me to. We now have a kid spelunking for crystals for her education, starting in K through 12. I mean, this is terrible.
It's all about the future, Jay.
It's all about the future. We should not be allowed to use spelunking tools. I don't know that I should be allowed to use the word, to be honest with you.
Oh, God.
I was over watching the Fleabag show last night, and they were making me laugh this hard too. No. Well, they did. I think they did the twerking video again. That was always good times. I didn't understand. Star, do you know how good looking these ladies are? Their opening video. I mean, my God, this Fleabag is a knockout. A knockout, I tell you.
Yeah, she's gonna get knocked out, I think. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Can I ask a question? Can I be for reals right now? And just ask if, like, Levy County knows that somebody might be tampering with an ongoing investigation, or colluding to leak information on an investigation. Like, does any of that, does she realize that that's happening?
I don't think they even care. But Rick Friend, the bankruptcy, I believe, is on the 7th of December, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the 7th, but I don't quote me on that. I don't want to tell any Telzo school, but I believe it's the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. The 7th at 7. But no, I don't know for sure.
Because she is, in my mind, and I could be wrong. I mean, I'm no legal person, but every time she states that Jeremy is, potentially being investigated, that is leaking information in my book.
Well, and somehow she knows about it, but
right.
They deny it.
Right.
The police deny it to anyone else that they are potentially investigating.
I mean, and I'm just saying, tampering with an investigation in Florida, specifically with evidence, is a 3rd-degree felony under Florida statute. So I just, want to call that out.
Oh, well, no, Grandma Jackie corrected me. It's the 17th, not the 7th. I thought it was the 7th. No, 17th is bankruptcy. Dave's corrected me. Thank you all. Thank you for correcting me, so I'm not a liar over on the show here. I don't want to be a liar. I want to make sure the timeline's correct.
I thought she had a court date with Judge Grove on the 17th.
I don't know. I just don't want to be accused of not vetting my shit.
Just to finish this out quickly, I mean, it is a crime if you knowingly And with the intent to obstruct a criminal investigation or proceeding, alter, conceal, destroy, or remove any document, record, or thing, penalties can include up to 5 years in prison or a fine up to $5,000 and probation. And tampering includes, knowledge of an investigation. You must be aware that the criminal investigation, proceeding, or trial is pending or about to begin. So, Fleabag, I'm just warning you. You should probably be careful of what you're doing over there.
And thank you for the 410 people that are here. If the 410 of you would swing down and hit that, we just lost 5. Would hit that like, I would appreciate it. We got a little transcript from Boner Crusher here, but I wanted to point one other thing out. Did you know, Star, that Jeremy's in a little bit more trouble? He's in the hot seat again. I watched this on the show last night. Do you know that he was impersonating a parent? Don't think that's a thing. I think he is a parent, so I don't know if you can
impersonate a parent and be a parent. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I would also say this: I wouldn't delete anything or alter, conceal, or destroy any document. And that's just from what's her face to. To the other side.
A parent. She said that on the show.
Yeah, and
that's the
impersonating a parent.
Saying you can't be impersonating a parent, but he is a parent. I'm sorry, I'm very confused here.
And they're still talking as if he did it as a fact.
Right. They're not saying it's alleged.
Right.
They're not saying it's alleged.
It's so funny.
So I'm just saying, you falsely report things knowingly and willingly and willfully, making a false report, that could also be a 3rd-degree felony. So I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I'm obviously, we don't do legalese over here. We're not legal people. But I'm just saying, I hear what you're saying, and if I were you, I'd be a little concerned. Maybe you should learn how to shut it a little more.
And by the way, Casey, I will answer your question. Jeremy and George did make it to the police station yesterday, did file a report. I do know that for a fact. They sent me an email about it, and they said hopefully justice will be served. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll hear something maybe tonight on their show. I'm not sure, but I do know they were there. I do got confirmation on that because what I did over there, Star, was I vetted my stuff.
Oh, so you saw the vet this morning and you vetted it?
I read the source that it came from when they sent me an email that they went to the police and they hope justice is served on these terrible people. Now, Ray BONERCRUSHER, he came out and put out a wonderful show the other day. Did you watch his show, Star?
No, I've never watched one of his shows.
Well, let's take a look at it here. I got a little transcript. We were going to do this yesterday, but we ran out of time. So let's see. It says, I thought I'd get on here. I wanted to give a shout out to 2 leaves in the pod, specifically to Lisa. I went over to her show from last night. I went over it this morning, and I thought it was quite an eye opener.
Yeah, it helps when you open your eyes.
Yeah, she had a guest on there, as you all know. If you watched already, Leslie, she kind of explained what happened to her in the last few months. As most of you know, tried to get dismissed from all the drama going around her favorite person there in Otter Creek. Of course, I'm exaggerating the popular person. You said favorite. Okay. He already forgot what he called him. Went from favorite to popular. Anyway, I know it's no laughing matter, but it brings to light what happens when people get harassed and they try to get away from people, that the bullies that chase them around, and it doesn't help sometimes, especially on YouTube. Oh, I got to make it a little smaller. I'm running out of room here. There we go. Hang on, let me move it over. Okay, keeps running off the page. Get away. It doesn't happen sometimes, especially on YouTube, because people that hide behind the keyboard aren't having to face that person in person. back and forth that way. And even though you might be able to see each other on the screen, you're untouchable. I can't reach out there and touch you any more than I can touch my screen and touch myself.
Ew! What in the world?
TMI, Ray. TMI.
Ew! Jay, this is a family show.
Right?
Not really, but gross.
But as he says, I can't reach out there and touch you any more than I can touch my screen and touch myself here, right? I have to get back here when I'm doing it in person. What is he doing in person? This is terrible.
Oh my God.
BONERCRUSHER, what are you doing?
Is he doing it in the garage or is he in the house? Like, what's happening?
I told Doug a few days ago he had watched the show too, and I said, Doug, if you're not covering this, I will. And I was going to do it on Saturday, but we ran out of time. But I told you this is gold here, kids. All right, this is gold. But I have to get back here when I'm doing it in person. That's a good idea. Makes people brave. It makes them say things that they shouldn't say sometimes, makes them make threats. And those of us that are in this lawsuit have received plenty of threats over the past year. And even though I've chose to quiet down a little bit, doesn't mean I've, changed my mind about this person, that he wants to sue the hell out of me. I do appreciate it that they are trying to rub my nose in the dirt and call me names when I'm not around, or when I got my back turned, or when I was so, occupied like I have been the last 3 months that I wasn't able to respond to anything out there. No, I didn't change my mind one iota. I still believe that protecting the weak from the bullies, giving them protection. Like, you should use protection ring, I think, if you're all this time.
Always use protection.
Yeah.
Always use protection, even when you're touching yourself.
Whoever is needed, and try and help them out. It seems like no matter what I do, there's somebody on there trying to spin it and throw hate my way. Well, now I see what has happened to people that completely withdraw and get out of the limelight. I don't know if she was in the limelight there, but and they were still chased not by one person or two person or three person, but hundreds of thousands of people that happen to look for every little move this person makes. And who am I talking about? Well, let's go to Lisa's channel called 2 Leap Pod.
2 leap pods and some fraud.
2 Leap Pod and some fraud. Last night, she had a guest on there, and that guest explained to her what had happened, and everybody was able to listen to it, what had happened to her in the past few months. She had withdrawn from a lawsuit that she was involved in and immediately became by the same person that she had filed against. Sued by the same person she had filed against. And her reasoning for stopping the lawsuit wasn't that she didn't have the finances or the proof to go after him. It was strictly that she wanted no more to do with it at all. There's a lot of people involved in this thing for this harassment that's going on, and they wouldn't have Lisa's or Leslie's name or address or any of that, or even her job description, if it wasn't for one person. And that person don't want to seem to leave it alone, and I don't know why. And a call was made to her employer and to her peers where she works. It wasn't the call to the peers. My understanding, it was an email. This guy doesn't even know what's going on. All right. The claim was that there was a phone call to not her peers. Okay, dummy. It was a call to the school, supposedly, allegedly, and nobody knows who did it or if it even happened. The school seems unaware of what occurred. They're very confused themselves at this point. But apparently, the entire state of Florida was in lockdown after this occurred. Now, but it was an email, and as you all know, boys and pens cause a lot of problems out there, especially the accumulation of what was said and the identical wording. And that gets us thinking. Well, it gets us thinking. If it's that close to wording identically, then one person has to be to blame for it. I have no problem of thinking who that might be. I'm not going to put it out there on here. Most of you that are around have a good idea of your own, and you're going to utilize it between yourself, huh? Whatever. What I would caution you on is don't put yourself in a situation where you could be sued by this person at this point. Yeah, you should have taken your own advice there, dummy. But there's a lot of litigation going on, and a lot of it isn't so much to win, but by the words of this person, is to bankrupt you, take your money away from you so that other people would be scared to even get involved in it. I agree with the part that it works very well. A lot of people can't stand up because they don't have the what for stand up. They can't. It takes a certain amount of money, and quite frankly, you have to be pretty brave. If you don't, if you don't believe me, ask Bruce. Masking. Masking. He's been under the gun for about 2 years, under the pew for about 2 years out there, him and his family. And they know when he leaves the house and his wife leaves the house, and when his wife's child is left at home, and the child was left, and she was left at 14 at home, not left, but when she left, she was back at home when she was 14. What the living shit is he talking about, Star?
I have no idea.
Can you read?
I don't even think he knows.
Can you read this for a second? I'll be right back.
Wait, where did you stop?
I got it right at okay at the very top.
Okay. She was called out by another channel person that they were going to take a hit they were going to do her a favor, asking for her to sedate or something like that. And I'm thinking, what this person's over twice as old, closer to 3 times, and they're going to do somebody a favor by taking their child out? What is happening here? What is wrong with people? What's up here? What is this? Sounds pretty childish, doesn't it? It doesn't sound childish. It sounds like a crime. So I don't know if childish would be the words I would use. But well, it does in my eyes. This part about chasing Leslie, when she has made it very plain that she wants nothing to do with any of this, and the only reason she came and talked about it last night was she wanted to explain it to you, and I and anybody that was willing to listen, why she did, why she withdrawn. Oh my God, why she withdrawn, and why she is so happy.
Whew. BONERCRUSHER's giving it to us today. He's giving it to us. Well,
why she is so happy doing what she is doing right now, because it's not something she hasn't done before. She's a very great person. BONERCRUSHER, whatever. I don't know what in the world is happening to you right now, but I would see a doctor. I'm concerned for your well-being. I am legitimately concerned about his well-being.
Well, he says,
what does that even mean?
I don't know. And what is childish about somebody? They just said somebody's taking someone's child, and he's like, "That's childish." No. That would be a crime, and I don't know what's happening, and I think maybe he should see someone.
This is one of the best parts, though. at what she's doing, the career that she's chosen, and very seldom has she let her issues bring her down. And she is ADA protected.
Oh God.
That's a loss for an infliction she was born with, not something that somebody did to her, but something that is part of her. And it's a very personal thing when you have an affliction that needs medication of some kind. And in this case, it has to do with your mental health. There's nothing wrong with that. And yes, even a boner crusher now says she's ADA protected. Oh boy. Oh boy. Star on the
90% of the population, okay, has medical issues, okay? 90% of the population. So that would mean every single person is like ADA protected. So
Right?
it's not like people need to stop with this.
On the bright side, I as well am ADA protected because I got that third place ribbon that I showed on Saturday, or no, on Wednesday, where I got my third place ribbon for ADA protection. That's pretty good. And by the way, there's 450 of you fine folks here on a Sunday morning. Hit the like button because we're going to read this Ray Boner Crusher deal, and maybe we'll get to the end. And if we don't, we will pause.
We only have 296 likes. So,
but thank you all for being here. We had a good time. We do have to shut it down now. Apparently, no one's interested. And
about 150 of you are still considering what to do here.
He wanted to catch his bone in like that.
Do I need to mute Jay and we'll just do the Ketchup and Star show? Is that what we need to do to get the likes up? Because we'll do it. I mean, I'm sure Ketchup would love to read some of this.
Ketchup, can you read some of this? Because if you can read it, I will allow you to have your turn.
I don't know, Jay. Where are you at?
Dave says he's JJH protected.
I'm at completely under control, right there at the top there on the top left. Also, before we go any further, Fallen Hero gifted 5 just to hit memberships. Thank you.
Fallen Hero, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Robert Tower, of course, did not get a membership. I don't know what is going on with that guy, but well, it looks like YouTube hates you for some reason.
I'm about ready to send Robert Tower 99 cents so he can get his own damn membership. Thank you, Fallen Hero. If you get one of those, thank him. And remember, over here on the
Loser Clown Show, where we're ADA protected.
Thank you so much.
You know, I do have back problems, so does that mean I'm also ADA protected?
I don't know. You have to ask me to make you a ribbon.
Okay.
All right, Ketchup. We're completely under control at the top. Can you read that?
Completely under control. Everything is going hunky-dory. She's a very intelligent person, and she's very articulate. Like I said, she asked to be left alone more than once. And last night, she asked the same thing. She's trying to operate without having a lot of hard feelings. It affects a person in person when that happens. And when you have people like that surrounding you for whatever happening, it rubs off on you to an extent because you want to fight back with everything that you've been hit with. And you can't blame people like that. It's hard to turn your other cheek. And there have been times where I've had to do that. And if you remember, a little over a year ago, I had been contacted by somebody that came. I can't read the bottom because D Green's over it.
I'm muted. Sorry, David. Great gift of 10 just straight membership. Thank you, David.
And we have a new member, but be sure if you get one of those memberships, we know Robert Tower will not get one of them because he has not gotten one at all ever on this show. So I don't know why YouTube doesn't like him, but we should probably do some investigative work on that. And AR with White Dove is now a new member. So welcome and thank you for joining this wonderful program we put on with, you know, these things we read that are difficult.
Thank you once again, David Green. We do appreciate it. Let's not miss Rob Pate. I don't know if you missed that one.
Oh, I did miss Rob Pate.
Rob
Yes, I did.
Dang, one word, big difference. Can you figure out which word I missed? I have my favorites, chat. Jay, he is a babbling idiot. Oh,
Yep.
probably
He is
babbling.
He is a babbling idiot.
He forgot the babbling part. Just said the idiot, but no,
Yeah.
not right now. Thank you for the 5, Rob. Hey,
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
All right, so oops. Take that down. Take that. I gotta read.
Yeah, he, you know, he has it turned on. I don't know what is going on with Robert Tower. We've been through this before. I just
He
apparently
used to get them. I don't know what happened.
And then there have been times where I've had to do that. If you remember, a little over a year ago, I'd been contacted by somebody that came into my channel and said, Ray, you need to do a background check. And these people you hold in high esteem. And I did that. And what I found was information back there, and I still have it on a website that had reported on a guy that's out there that is attacking all these people. Thank you, Jack's mom, for the 5 gifted members.
Lisa Lee is going to be so excited to see all the money coming her way today. You guys are amazing. She's probably still sleeping and doesn't even know she's making all of this money. It's amazing.
Right? And
You get
giving
one of
away
those-
all these memberships.
Yeah, if you get one of those, please be sure to thank Jack's mom, because you know people work hard for their money, and we appreciate it over here. And I'm sure the Fleabag is going to appreciate it as well. So I'll just put that out there for her. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jack's mom. I'll tell you what, these Sunday morning streams might happen more often because, quite frankly, 450 of you fine folks here on a Sunday morning impromptu stream.
I have to say, Sundays is one of the days where nobody really, you know, taps into, you know, there's nothing going on YouTube. So
no, not until Tug goes on at 4 or whatever. D-Wayne Rapp just did 50 more just J-Hip memberships. What? D-Wayne?
Robert Tower still won't get one, but thank you, D-Wayne Rapp. If you get one of those, please be sure to thank D-Wayne, because he is amazing. He is truly amazing to the show. He's, I don't know what to say. I'm verklempt because he's so good to us, and I don't even know what to say.
He does.
Like a lot of you are.
He gives us so much. He helps out moderating especially when Faves isn't around or when Ketchup has to leave. He's quick to hop in. Thank you so much, D-Wayne, for all the work you do and all the support you give us. I do appreciate it. And boy, the love just keeps coming in. Skipper Trucking. Thanks again, D-Wayne. I do appreciate it. Skipper Trucking. Poor Robert Tower. I've been a member for 6 months, and every month I've gotten a membership by somebody. I've gotten gifted memberships while not even logged into YouTube. Yeah, it happens over here, Robert. It's because of all of his early bingo shenanigans. See, thank you, Skipper, for the 10. That'll learn you, Robert. See, it was all your bingo shenanigans that cost you somehow. And Pantha Aussie is a new member,
new YouTube member. Thank you for joining the Loser Clown Show over here. We appreciate you.
We almost became the Blues Clues. I thought you.
Yeah, I don't know what was coming out of my mouth there, but thankfully I corrected it in time.
Thank you, Panther. Matt, also, oops, I missed this one. No, I gotta go up where I gotta find it. Michelle gifted one.
Michael Lee.
Oh, Michael Lee. Sorry.
Jesus.
It was scrolling too fast.
Thank you for gifting that one membership. If you get that, and it won't be Robert Tower, but whoever gets that, please be sure to thank Michael Lee.
Poor Robert.
Not Michelle.
Maria P says all the heathens watch Jay Star and Ketchup. Yeah, we got a bunch of heathens over here.
Thank you so much, Maria P. You guys are amazing to us.
You guys really are. You really are. I mean, boy, I just wanted to have some fun today because the show was so stupid last night with these idiots, and then also, we didn't get a chance to get through Boner Crushers. Wonderful filing. Thank you, Maria P. Skiffer Trucking, D. Wayne Rapp. I know there was so many that came through. Panther, Michelle, Michael. I did it again.
Oh my God.
I'm losing it over here.
Jesus, we're gonna have another Mel Clump situation.
Clump. You said Mel Clump. Terry's been a member for 5 months. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for sticking around. We appreciate everyone who sticks around for just stay hip.
Now this portion gets really good here, folks. All right. Thank you, Rob Bates has gifted 20 just check the membership.
Oh my God,
Rob Bates! Oh my God, we have a million memberships at the end of the day. Thank you, Rob Bates. Thank you for the 20. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you get one of those, thank Rob Pate. And remember,
definitely.
He works hard for his money, and we're a couple loser clowns over here. We're terrible, but you know what? As Fleabag would say, he makes more money than I do in his 30-minute little flea cap. Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Rick Reed, thank you for the 2.
Oh my God, Robert Tower received a membership.
What the heck?
Shut the hell up.
Miracles happen.
Received it from Rob Pate. It finally happened. He's finally green. What is happening right now? Oh my God. Woo!
The water is being turned into wine this morning. It's amazing. Oh my goodness.
This is crazy, people. It happened right in front of our faces. He finally got one.
It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday miracle.
It's because of God.
Yes.
God came down on Robert Tower and he said, I'm going to give you the membership.
Thank you, Lord. Well, I think God sees all the good work we're doing over here and realized that Robert Tower needed that to happen. Congrats, Robert. Rick says heathens need a ADA ribbon.
Miracles do happen. Miracles do happen.
Thank you, Body Watcher. Thank you for the 2, Body Watcher.
Thank you, Body Watcher. He is amazing. He's been my bodyguard. He's amazing. Love Rick Reed. Thank you so much.
Now, Boner Crusher says, I did that. What I found was information back there, and I still have it on a website that had reported on a guy that's out there that is attacking all these people. He seems to be the head of some kind of a get even type deal. But anyway, the information I had to do with the divorce and the things that surrounded that divorce and the whoever had the site, this website that I got, had it copyrighted. Everything was on there. Okay. This is going to get good. And the warnings were on there. Do not, it was not for distribution. It was free for me to look at, but I couldn't make a copy on a copier or fax machine or something like that and put it on here without permission of some kind. And it is a pay type investigative report, but it's real court documents. It's real. Part of it was redacted, certain things on there, but not the people and not the addresses of the people. And I chose not to put this whole thing out there because you can find the same thing if you look up who you want to see and take it back to Ohio. Just type it in. Struggling here on this one.
Oh boy.
Say I want to see the paperwork, and you put the people that were involved that you'd like to see and put the state of Ohio in there, and it'll come up and you may get the same thing I looked at. Like I say, I looked at it over a year ago when I was told what to do as far as background research, and I came back with a different perspective, one that was forewarning of stay away if possible. but I'd already, dipped my feet into the creek.
Mm.
He's in the creek now.
Oh,
He's
boy.
dancing. He's ever dancing in the creek. And I had back this person and found out that I was all wet.
Wet. Ew. Ew.
I'm not infallible, but sometimes I can be influenced with verbiage, just like all of you out there. And I was influenced without looking at facts. I heard the same thing over and over. It's a form of brainwashing, if you will.
That's exactly what it is.
Uh-huh.
Boner crusher. That's exactly what it is.
But
And people are breaking out of the brainwashing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't push it, Robert Tower. Now he wants to be blue. There's no making you happy, guy. No making you happy.
Yeah, really pushing it over there, son. It's terrible.
Is late. She's late.
Oh no, we have another little one on the way. Hey, Megan Fox is here. She tells me to go live at 8, and now she shows up at 9:25. What the living hell, Megan Fox? You berated me for not going live at 8 or 9 your time, and now you don't even show up on time? This lady,
It's awful. It's awful.
There's no pleasing her. I'm working my tail off over here, and I didn't know you were on.
Oh, I should have told you. That's my fault, Megan, because I was texting you, and I didn't tell you we were live.
You should have your notifications turned on, Megan Fox.
Good morning. Good morning.
Or you should also know that if Jeremy Hales is interviewed by Just J Hip on a Saturday, that the dummies will do dummy stuff, and Just J Hip will have to come on Sunday. But here we go. Back to wonderful Boner Crusher. He's got some good comments here. But what I found, or what the comment I had made, was I felt maybe the person had a split personality or something to that effect. I didn't really do an in-depth thing on it. Okay, I didn't submit the information that I had to see what was going around with this person. But then this person started getting accumulative channels around them, and they had kind of the same traits, except that I had explained it this way. I said it was like, this is good here, kids. All right.
Oh, God.
Hang on. This one's good. Okay. I said it was like a big fish in a small pot.
It's pond.
Oh, pond. The big fish is out there.
It does say pot, but it's supposed to be pond.
Okay. Big and small pond. The big fish is out there eating all the little ones up and they're feeding on them, right? That's what the big fish does. They eat. So the little ones, they just eat less. But the big fish also has what you call cleaners following it. Okay.
Are we turning this into Finding Nemo? What is happening here?
And they feed on the scraps from the big fish in the pond. And the big fish kind of leave them alone because what the heck? There's a lot of small fish out there that can grab, and it's gonna grab the easiest or the sickest fish first. And that's what's going on here. That's what I'm telling you, the natural effect. It doesn't matter whether you're a person or a fish.
Or whatever you are. It's the natural evolution of the species. But then I said, there's a warning out there for all you guys that are feeding the scraps off from the big fish. The little ones disappear eventually because it's a small pond. The next ones are in line, are the ones that were feeding off the big fish because they owe him. Right? And they've now become gone. And the big fish either got to find a bigger pond, or he's got to sit there and, well, not be living of natural starvation.
So now this is my understanding here of the big fish. The big fish has to find a bigger pond. So the good thing for the big fish is he should get up and walk away from the smaller pond to go find a big pond, as I've often seen fish do. They usually just get up and be like, this pond's too small. I'm going to walk over to struggling here. I'm really struggling, Star. But I told you, this guy's stream was gold. This is gold because apparently, yes, this fish needs to go to find a bigger pond. He needs to go on a trek, a journey. Yeah, Megan, I came to the same conclusion actually. That fish can't walk was my same conclusion I reached to after doing a lot of research into this. Damn it.
Oh my God.
But thank you to the 450.
How many people listen to this person on
Not enough.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jay put this towards a nice fruit basket for his stroke recovery. Yes, Fletcher Boy, thank you for the tip.
I'm very concerned. And I would agree maybe a doctor's appointment is required here.
Yeah.
Megan,
I don't know
along
what is
too.
happening. I don't know what is happening.
Fish have a bicycle. Well, scorpion fish can walk. Okay, I might be proven wrong. We might be talking about a scorpion fish, says Chibi. So this is killing me. I can't breathe. Just stop, says Shelly.
I just hope Nemo is okay. I just, that's my concern. Is Nemo okay?
Well, thank you, Fletcher Boyd. Now let's see. He's got more to say. Therefore, what I'm telling you is we have a situation similar to that.
This analogy goes on for a long time.
We have a big fish in a small pond, if you will, in my opinion. Well, thank you for clearing that up. This is his opinion.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And with a parable of comparing it to this big fish in the small pond, you can effectively understand what's going on there. We can?
Yeah.
So what do they do? Well, one person says this has happened and it makes a circle, okay? And it goes all the way around, almost identical verbiage. I'll give you an instance. He's going to get, well, here we're going to get an example. I thought we just did this with the fish.
Oh my God.
The papers that were served on me for court were on the internet before I got paperwork, and mine were sent to me through the email. It wasn't through regular mail. I very seldom get something through regular mail. It's almost everything comes to me through the email to me. So, or else it's I hear about it on somebody's channel. If I want to get the news first or early on, I had to go on one of these channels around the big boy there. What? Okay. And they would have it way before I did. There was some information that came out of the judges' chambers, and nobody knows for sure where it came from, but it had to do with things that were going to be coming out of the judge himself, coming out from the judge himself. That he
awkward phrasing.
Handed it off to somebody of a lesser position than his. Now his channel creator put it on his channel what was happening, what was going into what's going to come up. And it did before anybody got any inkling, before any paper was sent out of the chambers. What he said happened. Now I wonder, how did that come about? So I did an investigation. So, of course, BONERCRUSHER heads down to the pond now because he's going to do an investigation.
to get in the creek.
Oh, he clears it up, though. He says, I had to do an investigation, if you want to call it that. I got on the internet, I read the World Wide Web, and I said, I want to know. And so I checked out the judge, and he's pretty clean. I know. He's in his bathroom watching him bathe. He's a pretty clean judge.
Oh my God.
He scrubbed all day. It was terrific. Go ahead, Star. You got to take a turn reading. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I don't even know where you left off.
Well, I left off with pretty clean.
I didn't find anything suspicious about him. The only thing I found out is he has a pretty big ego. And people that get along in a public service like that, they usually do have a big ego. You know, they thrive on a certain amount of politics, but they thrive on their own self. Okay. And this guy has gotten a lot of accolades since high school, all the way around, even up to the judgeship. The judgeship? What is the judgeship? And I think what happened was he looked at this court case, and it was just a neighbor dispute, very minor, couple people involved, not millions, couple people, and it just got out of hand. Well, please scroll. Unfortunately, the clerk was handling all of this, and he comes out and says,
Hey, Star, 475 of you here on this random Sunday morning. Thank you very much. Do you hit the like, subscribe? Do you hit the share, if you will, if you're enjoying the content of us reading about Boner Crusher? Because quite frankly, that's a good time. Okay, I'll let you continue.
oh my Lord, I don't even know what's happening here. Unfortunately, all right, the clerk was handling all of this and comes out and says he was pretty upset with the lawyers because he blames it on the lawyers. Holy mackerel. Who's in charge? The judges? Okay. Anyway, I think he took his eyes momentarily off what was happening. And I don't blame him, because you have to trust people. They're working for you. You can't do it all yourself. There's just too much out there. I don't blame him for all of that. But once he figured it out, you know, and he put it in writing that he made a misstep, and his clerk was overworked, and you know, the lawyers allowed that, and he was upset with him, and he wanted to meet him in person in his courtroom so he could admonish him. I don't think that's the word, but okay. One of them was threatened.
Sister Cell gifted 20 more just to hit memberships.
Oh my God.
So,
Lisa, when she wakes up, she's going to be so thankful for all of this money. Thank you so much on behalf of the Fleas and Frauds.
I got to write them a check. I guess at the end of the day, it's going to be made out to Breadsticks. Thank you. One of those. Thanks, Sister Cell. And remember, over here on the Clown Loser Show, we do appreciate all 482 of you fine folks here. Please tickle that like button. Thank you. And we'll continue reading on, because this has been a good read. I told you we were going to do this yesterday, Star, but I had a good feeling this would work out good today, because it's a good read, and we got plenty more to go here. It says, yes, his wife, himself, and his child, and they were all doxxed, where his wife works and what hours his child is at home and what he is doing, where he is at. So somebody was following him. We don't know who. He was advised to go to the police. He did. And the police said, no, we can't do anything about it. I mean, we don't, there's no proof. Can we get, it's just an internet out there. There's thousands of people going through this, and it's actually, there's probably more than thousands, because it's common with what's going on. But this one grew and grew into a federal case now. And I'm upset that I'm involved in it. I'm not real happy. I feel like I'm out there in Yaya Land with a bunch of kids that are trying to catcall each other. Unfortunately, they've got the head principal of the school there that's cracking a whip saying, "You did this, you did that, the judge in this and this case, so it makes you a little about appearing before this judge because this judge is already a little upset, you see. Anything that happens out there with your cases, if you take your eye off the pie."
Never take your eye off the pie.
Never.
You can't take your eye off the pie. I mean, I didn't remember. There was an old saying where you couldn't take your eye off the prize. But apparently, you also can't take your eye off the pie. You don't want your pie to get stolen, for God's sakes. It's your pie. I mean, you can't keep your eye on the pie.
Jeannie wants to know if it's fish pie.
It's a fish pie. Yeah, it's a fish pond pie. It's a mud pie from the fish pond. Listen, folks. Over here at Public Service Announcement, I just want to warn all of you and give you the advice to always keep your eye on the pie because you never know what can happen to your pie. Did I not tell you, folks, I was giving you gold today? Don't expect this every day. Sometimes I give you, but no, in this situation, hi, Georgie.
Good
Hi,
morning, beautiful.
Hi, Denise Ricard.
Hey, Georgie.
I promised you gold this morning. I gave you gold. Well, actually, I didn't. BONERCRUSHER did with his stupidity. But yes, please, don't take your eye off of the pie. And it's
never.
If you guys think that this is a typo or like a transcript thing, no. I watched the show. All right, trust me. He says, don't take your eye off the pie. And it's on record not to take your eye off the pie, especially if it's as minor as what this one started out to. He allowed it to run wild. His clerk was overwhelmed by his own words, overwhelmed with paperwork, and he controls the amount of paperwork that comes and goes. He can stop it anytime he wants, but he didn't. And then he got upset because people were calling him names. Who the living hell? People were calling him names. Yeah, Dick Lickman and Vomit. We know. I think his pie is half baked, says Maria P.
I don't even know if it's half baked.
This is a raw pie.
It might be raw, right? It might be raw pie. I think he forgot to bake it. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Maria P. But he allowed it to run wild, so he got upset when people were calling him names like Dick Lickman and Vomit. There's things out there that were submitted over a year ago that aren't answered. Then came case number 2, and guess who got blamed for that? Well, he did, because he told the plaintiff, well, if you want these people added to the case, just start another case. And he did. And I'm on that case number 2. Wow. What advice is that for a judge to say, hey, just start another case? And guess who's in charge of that case? Same judge. And now he's got 2 cases. And 2 of the people that are on those 2 cases are what it started over the bad neighbor. And I use that loosely, my opinion. I'm just calling that's the common words that have been used. I'll consider them prisoners, actually. They're neighbor prisoners because of what went on and what's going on. Now, I would not recommend it for anyone to be in their shoes, nor would have ever wishes. Prisoners of war, that's what it's like. That's what it's like when you can't do anything. They can't leave their own property. They can't feel safe. These people, unfortunate, isn't it? Well, this brings me back to last night's show. And, maybe we'll get back to the pond. This person, Leslie, has been chased, called names, made fun of continuously since the day she appeared the first time on 2 Leaves in a Pod. Now, she was warned ahead of time what could happen. And not only could it was a lot worse than what anyone would have dreamed of after sharing her revenge prawn. They beat on this woman because of her somewhat would call it her frailties. This group looks for a weak spot and attacks it immediately after we share our revenge prawn. And it wouldn't be so bad, except that it's not a few 100,000. By the time it makes its way around, we're talking over probably, I would say, 1.5 million people if you were to talk to all the subjects involved. Now, how many actually seen it? I would say that looks at a regular weekly basis, well over 500,000. And that's scary when you have that many people looking at you and they're mad at you and they're making threats. Now, this Leslie, her family got contacted, her parents, siblings, and her husband, and even her work. No, actually, that's not true, dummy. Her husband contacted me with the cease and desist. I responded to him. I said, "Good evening, Doritos. Could you please ask your psychopathic client and retarded wife to stop contacting Just J Hip?" All right, there was no, I don't know what he's talking about. No, I didn't go contact her husband. He contacted me. All right, well, we'll continue. Anyways.
Candy Girl, we're all lost. Just
yeah. We're on a Ray BONERCRUSHER lunch now here. I don't know where this can go, but I know there's 10 minutes left of reading. So
Bruce wants to know, are the million people in the room with us right now?
They might be. They might be. But no, it says recently her boss was contacted in a telephone call, and the person's name was left on there, and now it's under investigation. This person actually did a whole show on it. I don't know. A lot of people have ego, and I think they think they can get away with a lot of things. To you, Leslie, I feel sorry for you. I know that's extremely hard when somebody like that brings the total force down on you. This is Star Wars now.
Yeah.
Force down on you.
Let the force be with you.
and
also with you if we're in church on Sunday.
And let me tell you what happened to me. Now I step back into a quiet position for the last almost 3 months or somewhere in that. My wife suffered a fall, and at the time we were sure everything would be okay, and yada, 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 blood clots, yada, yada. Right. And there was a lot of things wrong, and she had a high rate of heartbeat and blood pressure, yada, yada. We'll get through this. His wife passes away, all right, sad stuff. But I wasn't watching out there what was going on out here in the media from YouTube and Facebook and stuff, but I started getting some little inklings. People were sending stuff to me, and some of it was extremely demeaning on my wife, where my wife wasn't made aware of it. Well, she passed away, right?
I mean...
Oh, wait, no, he gets to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, she was in the hospital. There was times where she wouldn't have known anyway, okay? Matter of fact, there was a period of time where they put her to sleep like a coma to let her body rest. She was fighting to live, but she never gave up. But if I can talk about it during this time, it was made to feel it was my fault that this happened and that this was like karma and all of this stuff. I was attacked. It was a continuous thing. People were helping me out by removing as much stuff as they could from my channel. I don't actually have Facebook. And how are you viewing all this shit on Facebook?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, he'll get to that. There's just one I was able to look at once in a while, and I think on a daily basis, somehow they were trying to hit. I was accused of being on the internet every day, which was a lie.
You mean taking a hit? Yes.
Right.
That anyway, I can't explain it all, but I understood, and I just got to the point every day was a fog for me. It's a fog right now, I'm too sure. And my full attention was on my wife, and for that time, and I was mostly in the hospital. If I wasn't there, I was driving off, trying to get home, take sleep, yada yada. He goes into a little bit more family stuff. Let's see, we're gonna get back. Reference back to I'm gonna scroll through. I think
do you guys have this? I need more coffee, man. It's almost 2 hours. I need another cup.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Now he says, and well, these people have an influence within YouTube structure. They can get away and say things and do things that you can't. And I proved it because I sent some things in to see why. And it goes so far and stops. If you don't get past the bots, you're not going to get anywhere. The only one that I've seen that was able to do anything was Dick Lickman because of his education. See, he sent his education and said, listen here, folks, enter education. Oh, yeah, also his legal education. He was able to find the things that would stop them in the state of Florida because Florida said, I'm going to protect people that are on the internet that are in these things, these chats and stuff. Hold on. I want to look up that law here for a second. No, I'm going to look up this law. It says in Florida. No, it does say that right there in Florida. Statute 3201 says I'm going to protect people that are on the internet and are in these things, chats and stuff. Right there, 3201 statute. Go check that out. It's a good statute. Good one there. Now, there's a law there that you have to be treated equal. So if you're in Florida, you stand a good chance of being able to get back on the YouTube if you're taken off or whatever. Not every state is going to protect you like Florida does. There was a notation in there I seen, on there. It says, how do you stop this? And the only thing that I know of that can stop this is another judgment against what's going on. Ray, get off the internet, son. Sir, please. You're not helping. But he says, I don't know if it'll happen with this particular one, only because he's already stepped in the crap and it smells on him a little bit. He stepped in the crap and it smells on him a little bit. Oh no. I just think it was completely his fault. I think probably his clerk should have warned him ahead of time. Now, I don't know how things got out to JH before it hit the people that were involved in the case. I don't know how it did, but why it ended up on the internet first. I only know it did. I also know what he said, how it got out, and he warned people ahead of time. This is what's going on, and this is what's coming out. He knew it. Somebody gave it to him, I declare. I'll say. Somebody gave it to him, I'll say. All of a sudden, he's a foghorn leghorn or something, whatever. Now, somebody had to be very close to the judge. Now, what is sitting on? Huh? Well, Bruce Manskin sent in his explanation why he didn't show up, and it went over this entire case, and it showed some of the criminal activities that went on against him personally, and also these things that were said to him during the depot. And then I did that. And there should have been sanctions immediately. Instead, both lawyers were brought in for sanctions because of that depot, not the depot, not the one that caused it. Bruce was trying to protect himself, and they wouldn't even allow the video that was done. Huh?
Polymop, Jay. Polymop.
Oh, yeah, I didn't allow the disk drive with Polymop. All they went by is what the clerk had printed out. He didn't get to see the people, the reactions of the people when it was going on. Now, do you think that's fair law? You should use everything available so you can get to the bottom of it. And it was not done. Why? I don't know. I didn't see an explanation. And quite frankly, unless you go and you sue the administration for that, you'll never find out. What? Suing an administration? It's not going to it's not going to hit the light of day. Why is it covered? I don't know. That's another question. Why has this been allowed against Leslie when she tried to completely get away from this? Wipe it out. I'm going home. I'm done playing. I don't want to play no more. And they followed her home to her house to her job site. And it's loud. It's on YouTube. It's on here. She sued me, dummy. What do you think I'm going to let her go? She sued me. I'll always be here. Get back on the internet. Get back on YouTube. I'll always be here. So will a lot of other people. She sued us and lost. All right? Oh, boy. Ray's struggling at this point, but we're almost done here. We're almost done. But it's on here. YouTube is strictly against that kind of stuff, and it's here. It's on here. This group is getting away with something you and I can't. Why? I don't know where the connection is. You tell me. If you know, put it in my comments down there. I don't know. We've been down there enough today, Ray. All right. You, Leslie, I commend you on your bravery for coming on here. You explained what happened to you. Lord help you. And you've got my blessing and prayers, gal. And for Fleasa, you were extremely brave for bringing that to the light of day. These type of people do not like when people prove what they're talking about. And well, I'd like for you to prove what you're talking about, sir. And you've just got through proving something. You brought on the witness that was happened to them, period. And I have brought light back to how I feel about what happened to me the last 3 months, and the people out there that were trying to doing something, everything they could to, that follow my channel to protect me from it. They know what I was going through, but I'm waking up little by little, and they don't think I'm going to fight it. They'll be wrong. I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm talking about it. I'm talking about legal, nothing underhanded. Okay. If I have something to say about it, I'm going to say it right on here, and more than likely, I'm going to say it with a lawyer. Well, you should get one then. I'm sick and tired of this rhetoric and acting like a fool and acting like they're 12 years old or less. It's like a school ground full of kids. They're catcalling each other. They found somebody to pick on, and they're always look for the weakest to pick on the most. I hope they're proud of their. You know, another one that's fighting back is Stupid Dave. They go after him. They do everything they can to make him go home and hide for a month or two. And then when he comes back, man, does he come back and he's about as intelligent as you get when he comes back with what he's doing. And he's doing that. He's not a lawyer, but he's coming up from this stuff. And I put a couple of programs on my computer so that I can come up with some of the things that Dave has, and I can scrutinize what's been going on, you know, in a court case if I really want to. It's not free. You got to pay for it, but it's cheaper than a lawyer. It's AI system, and it works pretty good. Oh, boy. Sorry, Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, we're middle schoolers. You can't have people arrested for being
Clown losers. Clown losers.
clown losers.
Bunch of clown losers over here.
And I tell you, the other day when those furry handcuffs went on me, I was worried for a second. But then when I realized I wasn't going to the police station, I was going to end up in a different direction. I wasn't as disappointed as one might think. Don't worry, Megan Fox. You'll get used to those handcuffs that you're currently being fitted for, because the Fleabags did say you are going to prison, apparently now. Going to prison over there. That Megan Fox, that terrible journalist who can't vet her shit.
Oh, Mr. Coop had an honorable mention last night as well.
Poopy Coopy did. Of course, Poopy Coopy did. Yeah, Georgie Porgy did. Yeah, ROSALYN Puke, Megan, Jeremy Hales, George. Everyone did. Just J Hip, not so much. You know, all I did was interview the guy. I mean,
yeah.
What's her face?
Yeah, what's her face? What's her face has been changed. What's her face is now someone totally different than what's her face. .1. Now I'm what's her face .2.
Oh, that was supposed to say juvenile clown losers. Yeah, prison for name calling in the United States. Well, if that was the case, I think the ecosystem, anti-Jeremy Hales ecosystem, would have been there a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, I do remember things like hashtag Jeremy Hales hates Jews. Also, I do remember this favorite that came about. George reminds me of not the good Muslims, but the bad Muslims. You know, the 9/11 attackers. You know, with that nasty look in her eye. Yes, the bad Muslims. Oh,
We should have had a bingo card for today. I'm just saying.
This was said over on the Fleabag show. They had no problem with this being said on their show after Paint Chips called Just J Hip a Bob Saget twice, and they're still comfortable. They're still comfortable with all of that. They're like, man, yeah, but he called people fat.
Mm-hmm.
He said Bruce had a big nose. It's terrible. This is terrible. Meanwhile, there's Just J Hip, this Bob Saget, and this bad Muslim. And I mean, Jesus criminy. What more proof do you need to see of the terribleness of these people? And I think of all the worst things that were ever said, Star, can you think of the one of the worst thing that was ever said by these terrible people?
Oh my God, there have been so many.
I would
Just
say, I remember day one of Lips when she had Paint Chips on. I warned her, and then he called me a pearhead.
Yeah.
Been some terrible stuff that's come across in this whole thing, but
That
pearhead one,
has been the funniest thing that they've actually said, and they don't even think it's funny.
that one hurt. I took that one to the heart. You know, that would hurt.
Well, let's not forget how much Ray cracked up about the revenge
Naked,
porn.
no. To be fair, you're kind of sagging. No,
I mean,
family show over here. Family show.
not really, but you are. I agree with you.
Hey, you guys, I'm kind of done with this. I'm tired of BONERCRUSHER.
Yeah, I think the rest of us are done too. Yeah.
He's giving me enough joy for the day. Let's have a little bit of a flea cap. What do you say, Star?
Yeah, we should have definitely had a bingo card though. So when you have gems like this, we need to do, if we're gonna do Sunday mornings, we might need a bingo card.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
because that reading almost put everybody to sleep. So we needed bingo.
When I lined this, I don't think I put everything. I think people were laughing their tails off. But when I set this thing up for Saturday and we didn't have time to get it in there, I said, this will be gold for Sunday. This is going to be golden Sunday material.
Now you know. Hold on one second, Jay. Now you know you won bingo last night. You won bingo last night. So make sure.
I was just typing it.
Yep. We're going to put the information in the chat. You won bingo. You were not there, but you did win. So, you know, you're going to need to go over to the gift shop and pick out your prize. Please keep it under $35 and send it over to Jay with all of your personal information, your social security number, your date of birth, and plenty of money for the actual prize and shipping. And he'll get that right out for you. And then he'll dox you. So that's all.
I mean, I only do my shippings once a month. So. I have so many boxes here to ship, just boxes and boxes. Yeah, we'll get that added for you there for the next one. There.
Yes.
Actually,
I'll check it right now. My computer is next to me, so let me check on that.
All right, Star. Let's get ready for a flea cap. I hope you all had fun today. We're going to have a flea cap and end the show. I'll give you a quick 15 minutes and a quick updated disclaimer is in your email. Thank you, Rickles. Thank you. I will look for that and try and use that next time. Thank you so much, Rickles. Thank you for the 2. And you can just tell me, Rickles. You don't have to give me 2 for it. You can just email me. But thank you for the 2, Rickles. Much love. Thank you so much. And let's get ready for our flea cap. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good.
Flea Cap. And we're going to cover the Fleabag show with Flea Cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Flea Cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful Flea Cap. A wonderful, wonderful Flea Cap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy Flea Cap. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone's having a good day. Wednesday. So much happened today. So much happened. You know, you got Germ over there lying. Now, first off, if it's even true, all right, he hasn't shown us anything other than possibly made up stuff. So if it's even true, he set up Guapo. He set up Guapo. That's what he did. You know, it was all a setup, and he's a part of it. None of it's true. And I talked to Guapo, and Guapo said, you know, he was just playing along because he thought it was funny. So he was like, LOL. And I'm like, you know, that's just what he did. But we got Tori here. We got Stacy the twerker here. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Just making it clap over here. Just making it clap, twerking away. And we also have Tori here. I'm just here too. I'm here too. And I'll tell you right now, these people, you know, what they do is terrible. I mean, they're all liars. I don't care. But, you know, they say I'm a mole. Well, I'm right here. I'm a mole. And I made you have Thanksgiving with me this upcoming year. And I made you have me come over for Christmas. And I made, some mole I am. I can't believe you're hanging out with the mole. This is terrible. I'm the troll, actually. Shut up, Jacob. Shut up, Jacob. Yeah, well, no, you know, Germ, you know, he's over on another show this morning. He went live. First, he does his little breaking news. It wasn't breaking news. There's nothing breaking about it. All right? Nothing breaking. It was stupid. It wasn't true. More lies from Germ. All right? Then he goes over, he does live with this J-Hip. All right, J-Hip, I don't watch your show. Never watch your show. All right, I was recording it, though. I record all of his shows. But no, I never watch your show. I get a lot of, Sorry, the weather down here starts hurting my throat, you know, with my emphysema and everything. It's just killing me down here. It's killing me. I tell you, the streaming from the garage with the allergies. The allergies in the garage are really bad here. Where I stream in the garage is really bad. The allergies here in the garage. A lot of weeds in here, I think, or something. But yeah, hang on. You know, let's just get something going here. But this will help. This will help. Yep, just take a little cough drop here. A little cough drop. I mean, yeah. But anyways, no, he's over there at J-Hip show. I watch this J-Hip. This J-Hip, he's irrelevant. He doesn't count. Nobody pays attention to him. You know, if you look at the rung of the ladders, right? You go Germ, Tug and Megan, ROSALYN Puke, and then you got Georgie Coop, and at the very, very bottom of the rung is just J-Hip because his show's irrelevant. His show's terrible. It's irrelevant. No one can listen to him. All right? I don't even think he has any viewers. I don't know. I don't watch the show. But I was watching it today. And I left, actually. Did you catch his famous, oh, Stacy's here. Yeah, I'm here. Did you catch his famous flea cap? No, because I had to go to the store. But she left it on for me, though. She left it on for me, and I had to listen to the flea cap, although I wasn't really paying attention over here. Oh, so you got to listen to the flea cap. That's terrific, Leatherface. Yeah, I got to listen to the flea cap, you know, but I wasn't really listening. Of course, Stacy, now. I don't really listen to the show at all, but at the same time, you know what he said, Fleasa? He said that in his 30-minute flea cap or whatever it is, I don't know, on his show, he says he makes more money than you do in your 4.5-hour show about Jeremy Hales. He says he makes more money covering you than you make covering Jeremy Hales. Oh, yeah, as if. Like to see that? I'd like to see that, be honest with you. But you know what? Even if you are, there's a good chance that a lot of that money, in my opinion, is a good chance, just saying, a lot of that money is going to end up in my pocket. So good luck for you, because you're on the list. You're on the list. If there's a list. Oh, I got a list. I got a list of... Hang on, there's drink of water. Yeah, it's allergies down here. It's just the weather down here. It's just the weather. Trust me, it's just the weather. That's all there is. It's just the weather. Oh man. Anyway, no. I'm the same way down here, though. You know, I'm the same way down here. I apologize. You don't have to apologize. Trust me. We do it all the time. Just if you have to cough, and sorry, folks, anyone watching, if you hear this, I might have to hit the mute button multiple times during the show. I might have to hit the mute button multiple times during the show, so I apologize for that. I apologize too, because I just got down here, you know, with the weather and everything. Yeah, it's just, you know, I apologize. Well, and that's the thing, though, but no. These people, I have a list of all of them. You know, Megan Fox, you better start trying to get yourself some more breadsticks, because you're going to need them where you're going. Quite frankly, you probably want to get sized up for some handcuffs. Just saying, because you're over there lying. You're lying. You don't vet your shit. No, you don't. I've seen it a million times. You don't vet shit. You don't do anything. You're terrible. And you used to call yourself a journalist. This waitress, all right, who claims to be a past journalist, she's terrible. All right, she's terrible. And then I was watching the show, and now you got this what's-her-face over there, and she's like telling Germ, like, she's like saying, oh, well, we never really followed the case. All we did was we just started watching ROSALYN, Duke, and Megan Fox. Well, that's going to be a problem, because Megan Fox don't vet her shit, and of course, ROSALYN Duke can't create a timeline, because she's an idiot, all right? And she wasn't from the beginning. Yeah, she wasn't there from the beginning like we were. We were there from the beginning, all right? And we were there with Marilyn. And we saw the whole thing from the beginning. And ROSALYN, it's not like she can go back in time and research stuff. No, you have to be caught up in the current time. So if you go back and you're not from the beginning, you can't go back and research stuff. An imperfect timeline is what you're going to be doing over there. And that's what she's doing. Yeah, this was a lying puke. All right, Megan's little bestie. If you don't think she's going to be paying me money as well, and that's the thing, that's the whole list. All these breadsticks they're collecting, yeah, good luck. There's a good chance, I'm pretty sure they're going to end up in my pocket. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I can't wait for that. And it's going to happen. It's coming. But, you know, you got to wait for the court cases to go through. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And also, I just wanted to say, I also agree with everything you've said thus far. And I'm very supportive of everything you've said thus far. Oh, me too. I also wanted to just say, I'm just here to support a friend. And I also agree with everything that you've said thus far. And I will for the rest of the stream today and all future streams. I'll make sure I agree with everything you say. Well, then there's other stuff. You look at what these dummies have done. You look at what they've done to Lips, Jeremy Hales. Now, this strengthens Leslie's case, her lawsuit against them. All right? Now, sure, she dismissed her lawsuit in the interest of love. In the interest of love and Jesus, Jesus, she dismissed her lawsuit against them. And then he filed one against her. That's on him. And he's like, I didn't file a lawsuit. She filed one. That's not true. So he did 21 cases. And I was watching. I was watching Jay Hip over there, and he asked Jeremy Hales, and Jeremy Hales is like, nah, 6. 6. Really? One case has 10 people in it. All right, that's 10 cases. You know, it might be one case, but it's 10 people. It's like when you go to the store and you get the toilet paper and it says 6 equals 24 rolls. All right, that's the same thing. One case equals 10 cases just in that one. All right, so you have to add them all up together like that. It's no different than Charmin or Scotch or any other toilet paper companies that are doing the same thing. All right, it's Polymop. It's clear Polymop. And, he goes on, he says Polyflop, and he can't even say it right. He's so stupid. He's such a dummy. He doesn't know. And he lies. He set up Guapo, and I've been following this thing ever since. This whole thing started with the Hoarder House. Oh, are we going down this road again? No. I was just going to say, this thing started with the Hoarder House. I was worried that we might be going down that road again with the Hoarder House. I've been through that one before. No, I'm definitely not going down that road again. But this started with the Hoarder House, and it just carried on. That's when I started following it, and I realized this guy's full of crap. He's full of crap. Right? He's terrible. He's a horrible human being, and he's over there. And this is just Jay Hip. He's over there. He's completely irrelevant. Right? It doesn't count. His show doesn't matter. Right? But he said that he could afford a lawyer. So if he got in any trouble, he'd hire a lawyer. I can hire one too. I don't need to right now. I can handle all of this preliminary stuff now by myself. I don't need a lawyer. I'll need a lawyer when it's necessary. Like when the time is that you might need a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer now. No, I don't. And they're attacking Lips. And this Megan Fox if you don't think there's an open investigation, there is an open investigation. They've got detectives, police, FBI working around the clock. All right, Homeland Security. Everybody is involved in this case. They have people working 24 hours around the clock, working on what's going on here with Jeremy Hales and Megan. And this stupid just Jay Hip, he spilled the beans today. He spilled the beans? Oh, he spilled the beans. He let it loose. How did he do that? Well, and then you look at, Lips and what's going on down there, and it's a major investigation. But what was the story of the beans? Once again, I'm just saying, down there's a major investigation going on. This is a major investigation, and there's going to be a lot. You know what happens sometimes, and I watch Megan Fox a lot. Well, I don't watch her. I just get stuff out. I don't watch her. But anyways, a lot of times they say they. They say they, and then I get caught up in a lot of stuff because they're like, let me give you an example. Like, they're like, Bruce Madskin did this, and then Fleasa did this, and then next thing you know, they're saying they. And now all of a sudden they're claiming I'm responsible for something someone else did. I've seen that a million times. Oh, yeah, I've seen that as well, and that's why I'm just here to support a friend. That's like me over here, too. I'll tell you this over here, Leatherface telling you, if they come to mess with me, bring it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You come in my door, you're gonna leave with, a little, you're gonna leave with, a few extra holes, if you know what I'm saying over here. I mean, you don't mess with me. You don't mess with me. You don't mess with Leatherface. No, you don't mess with me either. You don't mess with me either. I got Gabe here, and we're fighting for our rights to party. Fighting for our rights to defame people on a regular basis. But no, these people, they're saying some of the terrible, terrible things that they do. They're horrible. They're fat shaming. Fat shaming. All right. Have you ever seen us over here fat shame? No, we don't do that. We might call people, the bad Muslims, not the good Muslims. We might call people bum faggots, Sure, we might put up pictures of people with adult toys behind their face. But if you ever seen us call people fat, egregious what they're doing over there on this terrible site, and more and more people are catching on. More and more people are catching on to what's been going on over there. I can tell you that right now. More important, it's coming through. It's coming. People can see it. People can see it. And and this Georgie and Poopy, and Georgie and Porgy, they're just adding fuel to the fire. They're gonna owe me breadsticks too. Oh, I've seen this thing where they ask for money, and they've been asking for banana bread money, and they don't turn off their commercial until they get enough banana bread money. Banana bread, yeah. Oh no, they're terrible. They're terrible what they're doing over there, and all of them seem to be interested in money. I don't ask for money. I said this just the other day. My car's outside. Its onion rings aren't even working, right? It's rocking, pocking, staring. Onion rings don't work. But you don't see me asking for money? No, but they all seem to be asking for breadsticks, all right? Because it's all like money to them. It seems like they're trying to run a reputable business over there. But that's not what we do over here. I never ask for money. All right, hang on. How are we doing on the goal there? We got a goal set of 10. Let's see, we got 2 coffees. Okay. Well, it's counting backwards. Yeah, we're handwriting them over here. Okay, we got 2 coffees. We got 3 stickers. Cherry Bear sent 1. Sent 1. And then so no, we got quite a few there. Okay, so we got 6. We got 6, just 4 more for a giveaway. 4 more. We will be on for another 3 hours. Hopefully we'll get 4 more so we can do a giveaway, and it'll be hashtag, the truth is the light. No, the light is the truth. We'll figure out something very wonderful and personal to say that you all can latch onto and really enjoy and take to heart today, because it's a wonderful show that we had. I hope you all had a good time, though. I do appreciate it. We'll finish this up tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow, Sunday Spun Day. All right, this is going to be a short stream. We got Sunday Spun Day. I'm sure it's going to be off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Oh, I can only imagine. It's also going to be a good one. And I might be here as well, also. I don't know if I'll be live streaming at the same time. Maybe. I don't know. But well, we will be on tomorrow for Sunday Spun Day, where we see what other lies Germ brings up. I bet she'll bring up Fleasa. I would imagine so. Probably Guapo. I would imagine so. Probably. Oh, yeah, of course. Probably bring up Megan Fox and ROSALYN Pugh. Of course. Maybe that what's her face. All right. Slobby. But, we already know what he's going to talk about, right? He's an idiot. He's an idiot. This Germ Hales is an idiot, I tell you. And I don't care what anyone says. Vet your shit. Do a proper timeline. They don't know. Read my timeline. It clears up everything. You idiots. You idiots. But thank you for being here. Thank you. I hope you all hit the like button on your way in or your way out, or not at all would be equally just as well. And also, don't forget, hashtag chicken skins. Please, if you do, you can send chicken skins directly to my house. Yes, that would be terrific. Thank you for the chicken skins. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. Guys, it was a good show last night, actually. They don't mention Just J-Hip so much, and I appreciate that, actually, because I don't need to be mentioned to run their show properly over here. Now, they did make it very clear that Just J-Hip has no content, and without them, I couldn't.
Yeah, we have no content over here. That's why, we have different streams all week about different things.
Well, that would be like if they did a stream that didn't involve Jeremy Hales.
Right.
Allie says, brilliant, Jay. Thanks. Hey, I hope you folks had a darn fun time today. There's a good chance I'll be on tomorrow morning. Maybe you want to join me tomorrow morning?
Sure, Jay.
We might pop on. Let's see how Sunday Spunday goes, and then maybe we'll do a Monday Respunday thingy, as I believe I call it. A Sunday Respunday thingy. We'll cover the dummies and what they say. But no, I actually don't need them to run a show. I do Laura Owens. I do members only. I do people watch.
You do.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
And quite frankly, I have a delightful time with all of it. And Dwayne Rapp says, we love the Elbow Room. Yes, we have a good time on so many different streams. I don't need them to show, but I enjoy them to do a show, and I enjoy their show. So thank you, Fleabag, for your terrible show that I love, because I like a train wreck. Well, boy, I shouldn't say that.
You do like a good train wreck.
I like a good train wreck. It's always delightful. I like to hear some, chicken skins flopping up, hacking, and, all of the crap that you do over there. I even take bets with myself. Over under on how many times Fleabag will hit the mute button. I always set my over under at 0. Kimmy says, I love these Sunday lives. Well, we might have to keep them going. I think it's going to be a thing for a while. Once again, if I tune in and they just have a terrible Saturday night show that does not entertain me, where they're just showing off crystals, I don't know, unless I find something like this BONERCRUSHER transcript, which was freaking delightful as all hell. I think you would all agree that was worth it alone. But unless I find something super fun like that, I don't know if I can do it always. But as long as they continue their stupid, I'll cover the stupid. I got time. Thank you all for being here. And gosh dang it, so many gifted membership, super chats, and whatnot today. You folks, you earned every bit of this stream, and I don't think I deserved every bit of what you gave to me. Thank you so much.
You mean Lisa, what Lisa gave?
Oh, yeah.
What they gave Lisa.
Yeah, what we gave Lisa.
Yeah. We're certainly not giving anything to me or Catch Up or Jay. It's all going to Lisa now. So
yes. But no, and Robert is green.
Yeah. I mean, we need a celebration stream for that.
Yeah.
He's been crying for 8 months.
I know.
He has literally been crying for 8 months.
We made magic happen over here today.
We did. You know what? It's because we did it on the day of God.
We did. Thank you, Jesus, for making that happen. We appreciate it. And, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and there's probably more to it than that. But anyways, so that was your little church portion of the show. I hope you appreciate it. I do think there was more to it than that, but there was a heaven and earth involved. That much I do know. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. You guys have never been more generous than the last time that you all joined me and Star and Catch Up and all of you fine folks. I love you all. I want you to have a great Sunday. Check out Tug. I'll be sleeping because I've been up all night. But check out Tug probably at 4-ish Central Silly Time. And then, of course, Jeremy Hales will be on at 7, I believe, Central Silly
Jay, you need to start saying, we love all of you. Because when I say it, I say we. And when you say it, you say I.
Well, I know, but I was going to give you your turn.
We are a team. And so we love all of you. And we appreciate you immensely. You have no idea.
Absolutely, we do. And thank you. What do we say, Catch Up?
All the best.
Have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. And yep, all the best.
All the best. Thank you for joining us. We love you.
Love to all.
All the best.